Hello, my beautiful Aquas. Do you know what I heard today? I heard that we are entering the age of Aquarius. I believe it's 2021. I don't know. Ask the astrologers. I'm not one. I listen to them. I want to say I'm studying it, but I'm on and off studying, you know. I pick up things here and there. The age of Aquarius in 2021, look that up, okay, if that's doing anything for you. I do believe that we are moving out of... Jupiter's moved into Capricorn, all right? We moved out of Scorpio into Sagittarius. So I think that a lot of us have had some heavy-ass shit happen, all right? And because I said that, it probably you guys did too. You had some heavy stuff going on. But I feel this, actually, I heard letting go. I feel like you guys are really doing a good job of letting go. Just sort of like, okay, I've learned that lesson. I've gone through that. I've grieved that. I'm ready to let go on and move on in my life. That's interesting. So let's find out some more about what's happening with my beautiful Aquarius. What is happening with matters of the heart? How are they feeling? What's going on with you guys, my beautiful Aquarius? You guys, this video is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. All right? Just know I'm always going to take sort of the side of off. I got Aqua's back, okay? All right, my lovelies. Let's see what we have for you. Let's see what we have for you tonight. Ooh, I'm getting real trancy now. That means this reading may not make any sense. It won't make any sense. But it will make sense to some of you. Definitely, Aquas, you guys speak a different language, okay? Because I put myself in there with you, we speak a little bit of a different language. All right, what do we have? Knight of Coins in reverse. 7 of Coins, that's good. 8 of Swords, okay. So you guys are focused on your money. I think you guys are moving from depending on someone for your money situation to working on it on your own, okay? But do not be blind to the situation here. Sometimes, this is a different, actually, it's interesting because I heard, this comes from the playing cards that I used to read. The playing card deck had, one of the cards really meant, like, it was somebody that, and it just popped into my head looking at the Knight of Coins in reverse. It's somebody that makes you feel like you need them financially, but you actually don't, okay? So I feel like some of you, this is something about financial independence or just having what it is you need in life, okay? So if you are stuck in a partnership because you need this person to, you've been in this situation and maybe you guys moved in together, combined your incomes, I feel like there's a setting free, a freedom of that because you're working towards something else. But I also feel like you guys, a lot of you guys are working towards using your intuition and your finances and bringing those together and actually beginning to trust your gut a little bit more when it comes to what if somebody asks me for money? What if I run out of money? Trust your gut. Your gut's going to tell you. The thing that I am thinking about right now, Aquarius, is what money brings. Money brings security, ultimately. Okay, because when you have money to pay your bills, then you can worry about other things. But if you don't have money to pay your bills or to put food on your table, then that's basically all you're focused on. And you can't learn something new or get into you're kind of in survival mode. I feel like a lot of you might have been in survival mode for a while and you're coming out of that, all right? And I think you guys are now, because you're coming out of it, you're beginning to tap into the parts of you that are a little bit different, a little bit alien, maybe a different dimension, okay? But how do you bring that together and make money? How do you bring this Capricorn energy into this 8 of Swords energy, which is 8 of Swords upright? Is you see she's fighting with her blindfold on. That's how good she is with her sword in this deck. Okay. So you have been working hard to not have to depend on someone so that you can begin your journey in the spiritual realm. All right. And I don't know how this has to do with matters of the heart, but we will find out. Let's see how Aqua's partner is feeling towards Aqua. How's Aqua's partner feeling toward Aqua? Alrighty then. Popped right out. We got Strength in reverse. Again, a repeating card. Lots of repeating cards tonight. You guys wouldn't know because you haven't been with me all night reading cards. What is going on with my beautiful Aquas, how are their partners feeling toward them? What is their energy toward them? Is it draining them? Or do you feel like, let's see, we'll clarify that. 9 of coins. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, maybe they want some of that. They want some of that Queen of Swords. They want some of that. Oh, wow. They think that you are just, okay, you might be dealing with somebody that's jealous, all right? There's somebody that wants some of what you have, okay? I don't think they understand, though, how hard it's been for you to get there. You've worked for it, okay? They want to enjoy what it is you've worked for. They want to live in the garden that you have planted the seeds and created, okay? They may feel weak. They may feel weak with the Strength in reverse. We could be dealing with the Leo. You don't have to be dealing with the Leo, okay? There's a lot of earth energy here as well, but this is definitely you. This is definitely you. They are seeing you as strong, independent, wise. They might even be a little bit afraid of you, okay? But they want in. They want in on this, okay? But what you're beginning to realize, Aqua, is that it's not about being stingy. It's not about not sharing. It's just that you're at a different path right now than your partner. But, you know, I do feel like so many of you have worked so hard to get where you're at, to where you can actually move ahead and start thinking about other things other than how am I going to feed, how my baby's going to get by, how are we going to get by. And for those of you that haven't been having financial hardships, this can also just be like you've been in a long, you know, dry spell as far as with your intuition, or what, you know, you might have been making the money but not being able to enjoy it because you've been in some sort of emotional black hole. But I really feel, you know, you are focused on working. They're focusing on enjoying the spoils of the labor, okay? So some of you may be putting more into the relationship than you are actually getting out, which can be unfair. But, you know, it sucks because with the Queen of Swords, it's like they're looking at you as if, you know, it's the opposite, like they deserve it. Who was this entitled person in your life, Aqua, Aquarius, Aries? Maybe it's an Aries. I just said Aries. But what is this? What is this? They feel entitled. They feel like you make them weak, right? But it's not you making them weak. You're just doing your own freaking thing, okay? But this is intimidating. Wouldn't this be intimidating to just about anybody? You know? Not to mention the Queen of Swords. Just sitting pretty. Dogma? Dogma? Okay, so that's a really weird word that just kind of came up. This person is a little caught up in material things, all right? Whereas you are literally trying to get out of that. You are literally trying to get into a more enlightened sort of a lifestyle, all right? Where decisions are made not just based on fact, but on reality, but also the reality that you can feel with your gut, that you have the intuition to move forward, that you have what you need, that you have actual special gifts that are really unearthly, that we don't even know what they are yet. But it's not based basically just on 1 + 2 = 3, okay? All right, let's go into this a little bit more. What is going on with you guys, your energies together? What's happening here with your energy together? Okay, well, I just flopped out the Empress in reverse, the Star in reverse. Ooh. King of Swords in reverse. Yikes. You guys really don't feel like you can get anywhere together. Wow. There's a heavy presence. There's a patriarchal presence here. Nothing is able to be reborn or born between the two of you. They're dimming your light. Okay, it's almost like it's not an energetic drain. It's an energetic dampening. Like dampening, like they put a wet towel over you, okay? This is going to this can tap into sort of the negative aspects of air, which is, you know, using your resolve and your power over others due to your intelligence and your special gifts for your own gain. Okay, so watch that, guys. But I feel like, you know, it's because I feel like somebody's pushing you in this direction, you know, and this is your card, Aqua. This is your card right here, but it's in reverse. So this is, you know, manifestation, creating new things. So this relationship, honestly, is sucking sort of the creativity out of you, and it's also putting you in a position where no one can see you, and that's fine because you don't really care because you've got your blindfolds on anyway. And it might be pushing you, or you might, if you're dealing with another air sign, this could be, this really does make sense. It's a staunch of creativity. And the star is a bolt, a strike of creativity, a gorgeous, you know, I wish these two were upright sort of thing, you know, with you. Because this is creating new things that come from nowhere. This is, you know, being... also a very ethereal card, being that it's a star shining brightly, but because they're in reverse, I'm thinking that it's what used to fortify you and makes you stronger is now just pulling you down, Interesting. Wow. What is the subconscious influence? So you guys, this month I'm getting a little bit deeper. I'm going to go into the subconscious as my moon likes to do at the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's a part of you that doesn't give a flying F, and you just want to get out in the world and spread your seed. Some of you are feeling a little something. Seven of Wands, very passionate. So what's driving you subconsciously, guys, what you don't know is that there's some passion. There is some passion. This is crushing your passion. There is passion underneath. There's passion underneath. But the Knight of Wands in reverse is a very... dangerous type of energy, especially when it comes to love, okay? And then we got the Magician. So yeah, look at this. Manifesting, can't manifest anything, okay? Barren, creating new things. Subconsciously, there is something in you, passionate, that wants to come out. You're ready to fight for it too. You know, some of you have been with some of you have just been with someone for too long, and your desire is to move ahead. There's a lot of Aries. I'm feeling Aries, not specifically with the cards, but just overall. But I am going to go ahead and clarify the Magician. But yeah, there's something underneath the surface here that's just dying to get out. Cups in reverse. Someone's manipulated you in the past, and you are not going to let that happen again. You are not going to let that happen to you again. And not only that, you're going to defend yourself, you're going to defend your heart, and everybody else that you care about. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're going to manifest new things. Okay. All right, so I got to be honest with you. I started y'all's reading before, so I'll tell you a little bit about it, but then I got interrupted by family. It is Thanksgiving. I've got family everywhere, so I had to stop the reading. But the main, in the reading, which is tying into this reading, it was basically like I saw like two people sort of climbing a hill, right? One of them just got to the top of the hill faster. That doesn't make the person on the top of the hill better or worse than the other person. It's just that y'all are moving at different paces, and I think you're surpassing your person here, and you've been with them for too long, okay? This can cause a lot of lashing out, emotional gains, emotional abuse, thievery. Is that a word? Thievery? Theft? Emotional theft? How can someone steal your feelings? But you are passionately going to overcome this crap. This is not going to be a part of your heart, your love life moving forward. You guys are just letting me know that you are going to defend yourself, and you also are going to enjoy yourself. Maybe you're going to defend your ability to enjoy yourself, that you're manifesting new things in your life. This is all happening subconsciously, guys. This is things that you are not even aware of. That's happening here at this bottom row. It's just moving up to a higher level of consciousness and vibration than maybe your partner. I mean, it's not unheard of, and it happens all the time. But for those of you that are resonating with this reading, I do feel like a lot of you have been with someone for too long, all right, because it is comfortable. But what is comfortable before, okay, has now become very uncomfortable for you. Your creative spark is being dampened by the relationship, okay? Not to be negative Nelly, okay, but this is what I'm seeing, all right? Okay, Aquarius, let's look a little bit into the most likely outcome here. What is the most likely outcome between Aquarius and their partner, please, for December, January. Woo! Probably moving into January then. 2019. Oh, don't let this pull you down, Aquarius. Just really don't. I don't like this Five of Cups here. Let's get some more cards. What else is this could be between the two of you. Is actually beginning to see the negativity in the relationship, actually beginning to see it for what it truly is. And you know what? We don't want to just look at negativity, you guys. I mean, I'm sure there's beautiful things happening between you and your partner. It's just that the negativity is what you're focused on coming into December. You know, what's making it not work. Five of Coins, we got 2 5s. You guys just steel yourself. I feel like December is going to be a rocky road as far as you and your partner moving ahead here. As in, it's not looking good. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a battle. It's going to hurt. All right, so not to freak you guys out, but, you know, I'm just seeing changes ahead. Changes always bring good things, but you know, the 5s in the Rider-Waite are not necessarily a positive card, although it's a positive number in other aspects of card reading, tarot, cartomancy, what have you. So I am feeling an energy of not being a part of the crowd, feeling lonely. Now, I did feel that for the earlier reading, which is interesting. It wasn't just for you and your partner, it was for you and your partner and then y'all's whole group of friends. So you are kind of going in a different direction than everyone else, and this is making you feel very lonely. But Aquarians, Aquas, bless your sweethearts, loneliness is not new for you. You are okay alone, but you are feeling it, okay? The good news is that you will be able to withstand this, okay, which may just be what you need to go through with all the holidays and stuff coming up in December and all the stuff that's going on with family and everything else. I almost feel like you're going along with the show. You're going to the parties. You're going to the in-laws. You're going to the reunions, the ceremonies, or whatever. But you're not buying into something. You know, you're not buying into it. Somebody knows that and just wants to either kick you and your partner out or just kick you out. But if it has to do with you and your partner, you could be moving towards something else. I'm almost seeing like this little boy being you and this little girl being your spirit, and this guy just kicking you out because your spirit has shown up in your life and is starting to guide your life. So you're getting kicked out, okay? You're getting kicked out. There's too much focus on the negativity for sure. So Aquas, let's not drown in the negativity, okay? Everything is a cycle, and sometimes the cycles, you know, sometimes they have to repeat themselves, but this is what the Knight of Wands lets me know that it doesn't have to repeat itself, because this is a suffering. I've learned something through it. In fact, I've been injured. So he's wounded, okay? He's wounded because of what he's been through. So it's not something he's likely to forget. This is also a lonely card as well, Sagittarius card. As a future reading, future readings can always be changed, all right? Literally can always be changed. I am reading the future just based on the spread I just did. So if your will or your intention or your spirit shifts in like any little way, all of this can change and be different. So let's go ahead and move on to advice. Let's move into advice for Aqua. What is the advice for Aqua? Oh, for January 2019 in love, my beautiful Aquas, my rebels. Rebels. You don't really need anybody, do you? See, but that's what scares people, all right? That's what scares people, Aqua, and that's what sometimes people can be not intimidated by you, but maybe it's harder for them to get close to you because you don't need them, okay? You've got an aspect of humanity that is foreign to humanity, okay? And that's really true. I truly believe that. So you're enlightened to the point where it's not earthly. And, you know, once you begin getting in touch with that, you're going to struggle. I mean, you're going to be, you know, you might have to go it alone a bit. Okay. So what is the advice that Spirit has for you while you're on this journey? And it is a beautiful journey, guys. It is a beautiful journey. Knight of Wands in the upright. Thank you. So remember, he came out in your, the Chariot. I love it. So he came out in the reverse for your subconscious. Okay. So now that he's up at the upright, that lets me know that what is so below, or so above, so below, or whatever the hell that is, above, as above, so below, as above, as below. What the fuck? Whatever. I'm irritating myself now. Advice. What are they saying here? Give me a minute. You know, it's time for you guys to learn new things. You are passionate about something. Truly, truly passionate about something. And it's time for change. It may not come as quickly as you want it to. So it's interesting how we have this extremely passionate, this is like one of the, to me, this is like the sexiest court card, period. Okay? As far as on the masculine side. And then you have your Page of Coins over here, which is steady as she goes. You know, one foot in front of the other. Grounding. This is grounding, and this is like, woohoo, passion. And they're just saying, go for it, because you have what it takes to keep your feet on the ground and your heart going in the direction that you wish it, that you want it to go. That you want it to go. Also, it's telling you that you need to go somewhere. But we've got these two people around you as well as your advice. So there's people here. There's people. So this could also be sort of someone around your own age or middle age that is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with an earth side, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, whatever. So because we have people here, I'm going to clarify the Chariot. Because the Chariot is moving in a new direction, moving with, it's not just moving. It's not just the wheels are moving. There's tension that causes it to move. There's tension. Like the spokes are I'm not an engineer or whatever. I'm just trying to, I wish I could tell you what I was trying to say. There's tension. The tension is what causes you to move. The vehicle to move is the tension. Let me look at this card. Oh, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so you see how the horses, they're kind of sort of at each other. It's that tension of, you know, black and white and, you know, let's go this way, let's go that way, but that's actually driving you ahead. So, beautiful, beautiful card for advice. So let's clarify, what is this Chariot here? What is this movement? Wow, 6 of Swords in the upright. Yes, beautiful. Oh, that's so good. You guys are getting better. You're healing, okay? You're healing. The pain that you're going to be suffering, the loneliness that you may feel, whatever this injury is that you're going to take, and I see an injury, so please be careful as well with, be sure that you're grounded and that you're like fully on your feet when you move. But anyway, this is a very positive card. It's taking what you know and what you've learned with you. Not only that, protecting you and others. These could be your children. If you don't have kids, this could just be your spirits, whatever. Taking it in a new direction, even though you are leaving behind something, but it's not so much about what you're leaving behind. It's about having what you need to move forward. Having what you need to move forward. So we have movement here. We have movement here. All right, and maybe these two people, they don't have to be male, okay? These two, you might know who these are. These two are your guides. These two are going to help you along in this path, whoever they may be, okay? Wow, beautiful advice. So what I've been doing for my December readings is I'm pulling from the fairy deck. Tricksters aren't allowed, fairies, by the way. No tricksters. It's just purely for the fae. We're going to pull until I get an actual major arcana, and we're going to see what the major arcana has to say, okay, as advice for my beautiful aquas. The World card. Yeah, you guys are definitely moving into the world. You have passion. You want something. I feel it, you guys. I can literally feel it. It's like a bird banging up against a cage, like, let me out. world. Do you see how she's opening up? She's opening up her wings. She's like, here I am. I'm not afraid anymore. Let's read it, okay? A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So we have the Chariot movement. We have the having what you need to move forward, having the courage that you need to move forward, having your swords, having your supplies to move forward. And then we have the beautiful World card that says the same thing. I don't know where you guys are going, moving into 2021, but you are 2020. Good God. Whew. Going into 2020, maybe this is about 2021 with the Aquarius stuff happening then, but this is awesome to end the year with. This is beautiful, beautiful. All right, Aquas, you know I love you so, so much. I don't know what to call this. I have no idea what to call this. I think you're ready to take on the world. You're ready to take on the world. I love you guys. Stay strong, okay? Know that you are not alone in your loneliness, okay? All of the lonely people, where did they come from? Well, a lot of them are Aquas, okay? We all are together in our loneliness, all right? So I'm going to close that, use that as my closing, but I'm seeing some beautiful movement going into 2020, and I'm excited to see what's happening in your future, because what's happening right now with the dampening of your creative abilities, with the wet towel that's holding you down, I'm not liking it. I'm seeing that it's going to be difficult, but you guys are going to get through it. You're going to move ahead. All right? So, hey guys, I love you. Have a fantastic month.